Good morning, everyone. I'm here again with another story. This one is from March 1982. It's called It Takes Two. There are hundreds of things it takes two people to do successfully. It takes two to tango, at least two to play Parcheesi, and so far it still takes two to make a baby. Among these projects for two is the job of towing, the two consisting of the tower and the towee. I've found many things made for two rather pleasurable. Towing is definitely not one of them. Take last Saturday, for instance. Our dying truck had to make the 5-mile trip back to the main farm. If it started and ran, I was to escort the truck. If it didn't, I was to tow it there. I prayed as Bob put his foot on the gas and turned the key. With a sputter, bang, and a pop, that old decrepit motor took off. To my relief, it went forward for about 53 feet, and then it stopped. There was no one else to call, no higher authority to seek. The poor thing just couldn't make it on its own. My van and I were waved into position in front of the truck, and the umbilical chain was hooked between the two vehicles. Oh, how I hated the prospective miles ahead of us. I would have loved just about any other job at that moment, but no other more urgent job appeared. I was stuck. As I eased the van into gear, I tried to remember all the do's and don'ts of towing. Do start out slow and easy. Don't jerk start and snap the chain. Do pace your speed evenly. Don't start and stop. I prayed again and crept forward. The real nice thing about this towing operation was the lack of other cars on the road. Of course, that might have been because of the glaze of snow that covered the blacktop. It was a lively trip. There were 6 corners on our route. Each one I remembered breathlessly. Should I slow? And if so, how much? Should I stop? Will we be able to get started again? I pondered those questions and more at each turn. The most memorable time was the climb up the huge hill on aptly named Cemetery Road. Up, up, up we went, the drag from the truck growing by the foot. I thought we'd never make it to the top, but we did. Then came the slippery slide down the other side. Somehow we made the descent too, and the drive was uneventful to the farm from there. I pulled up near the shop where I thought my husband wanted to work on his truck. Then thought it rather odd that Bob took a chance and stopped only inches from my back bumper. Bob came out from behind the wheel with his face as green as his truck and said, "Why in the world did you pick Cemetery Road and that hill? I meant to tell you that I didn't have any brakes." "No brakes? If I'd had known that, we'd never have gotten this far. We'd be back where we started," I said, as my skin tone changed to match his. Another story from 1982, and my ever-loving husband and his chores for me to do. I hope you have a good day, and see you next time.